Today I want to dive into a fascinating yet challenging world of being a travel influencer and being inspired by my mom. She has over 40,000 followers on Instagram. This is the account I started before even starting my Instagram account, and I will link both of them in the description below. You can check it out if you enjoy traveling. If you want to become an influencer, then it could be something for you. And if you're looking for freedom, you want to build your business from scratch, then this video is also for you. Additionally to all the great things, let's share what it really takes to have this incredible lifestyle. So grab some coffee, grab some tea, let's have a cozy conversation in this lovely warm time of the year. And myself, I've been traveling so much lately. Actually, I have made a video recently about my travels. You can check it out here. We'll link it somewhere. And really changing airplanes and buses and trains every second day. This is a lot. So I'm not only sharing my mom's wisdom here, but I'm also sharing my experience because I also love traveling and I do make content while I travel. Not so much, but still, you can check some of my traveling videos on this channel as well. So actually consider subscribing to this channel because there's so much I can share about, building your freedom in life, traveling the world, enjoying your life the way you want, on your own terms, being the best version of yourself, starting your own business from scratch. If this is something that resonates with you, then actually join me here and say hello in the comments. First of all, let's talk about costs. Traveling is a very expensive thing, So you need to plan your income streams from the beginning. You cannot think, I'll become a traveling influencer and then I'll earn so much money and then I can do whatever and I can afford all those travelings. You cannot start your career this way. No, you have to have income sources before you become a traveling influencer. I hope it's not very disappointing, but this is the way it is. If you want to really be sure that you are going to sustain this, then this is the way it is. And on this channel, I teach how to, have a passive income, how to build your business from scratch. So there's so much I can help you with starting your own journey. I also have a program there's a link to this program. It's called Solopreneur Journey for Free Thinkers. It's linked in the description below, so you can log in and check out some free lessons before deciding to actually that we are the right fit and we could, work together. Anyway, you really need to take care about income streams beforehand, or you need to already have some income before you start traveling like this. Like my mom also, she had other sources on income from the very beginning, and myself as well, because relying on brand deals only, first of all, it's changing all the time. It's not sustainable, in my case, in my mom's case, we don't even like it so much because usually we get offers of the things which we don't like. We don't want to, to recommend this funny stuff to people because if you take a brand deal, you have to be sure that this is something that you really enjoy yourself. You don't want to advertise some crap to your friends and to your potential customers, online. I needed some tea. Been pretty busy today. I hope you are also comfortable. The second thing which is challenging for a travel influencer is planning, like my mom, she's spending hours and days on planning her tours, buying tickets and booking hotels and planning all the routes and checking the best possibilities on the road. So it's really time consuming, and you have to consider that you have to somehow find this time, enough time in your traveling schedule. So that's not should not come as a surprise. Unlike those guided group tours where you just pay and they show you the world, but then there is no freedom of how you want to experience the world. Also, for a traveling influencer, for a traveling content creator, usually they don't give enough time, on those tours. So basically, you have to travel on your own. You have to plan everything yourself, or you need the help of somebody who is doing the same. So if you need the help of my mom, you can check out her Instagram account in the description below. She would be happy to give you a hand. The next challenging point is that actually you are not just traveling and enjoying. Traveling itself is very tiresome, if you didn't know. But if you travel and just enjoy, it's one thing. But if you travel and you are basically working all the time, beautiful sunset, camera out, instead of enjoying and the sun and everything, you are making content. So if you're a travel influencer, consider really organizing your time in the way that you make some shoots, you make some content, and then most of the time you actually also enjoy it, because otherwise you will not make it. Make sure you really enjoy your life, you really enjoy your time on the travel. Treat yourself the best way possible, because otherwise it's a hard job and that's it. And then there's nothing, this romantic fantasy of traveling around the world, then it's becomes really a misery. And then you also have to spend quite a lot of time on editing. Try not to edit too much though, I have a separate video on why you don't need to hire an editor nowadays. I will link it somewhere here. But also, anyway, you need to write captions, you need to, to work with the content that you have made. So it's also quite a lot of work, quite a lot of time-consuming tasks. So if you can make it as little as possible, and I described the options also in the video I mentioned, then yeah, just do it. Another challenge is that actually you usually travel on your own. And it means that you miss your family, your friends, your home. And it can be very challenging. With my mom, for example, it's a little bit easy in a way that she enjoys traveling on her own. She enjoys being alone for many, weeks and so on, for months. And for me, for example, it's different. When I travel, I have to have somebody to share this experience with right away. I really love traveling with other people. It can be one friend or a few friends. Really enjoying this time. Just being alone is not fulfilled enough for me when I travel. So being alone like my mom would be very exhausting and not enjoyable for me. But also missing home, missing, she does miss home, she does miss me and the family and everything. So make sure that you also consider that you might be really homesick. And as I mentioned, you cannot afford just to rely on the brand deals. You need to really build a business around your lifestyle. And if you want me to help with this, check out some also free training on building your business. It is also linked in the description below. Just half an hour training so that you can figure out how you can, build your business from scratch. And if you want to go deeper with me, then check out the program I mentioned so that we can work together, helping you building this freedom in life so that you can travel the world, enjoy the life and freedom the way you want. So, okay, this video was not very inspiring in a way, but I want you to know the truth, because yeah, jet lags, being tired, making sure you're safe on the road, especially being a woman or a young girl maybe. There are really a lot of challenges, but they shouldn't stop you from pursuing your dreams. If this is something you want, then you should really take steps towards your goals. But make it wise, don't just rush into it like that. Learn more about it. Really subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. Get to know the whole, view about building your freedom in life, building the business around your lifestyle, these kind of topics. So what is your next adventure? Let me know in the comments if you're planning to travel somewhere. If you actually like traveling at all. I would like to know if there are many people on this channel who are also happy travelers just like myself. I cannot imagine being in one place. I know for some people it's totally fine, but I'm the person who also has to check places, who have to move around, and especially going and checking beautiful landscapes. I love nature a lot. So for me, it's not just traveling, but going to the nature, which is very important. So maybe you notice that no matter where I travel, I always come up with some videos about the nature. And yeah, I have the whole playlist about my travels and my mom's travels. I will link it somewhere here, so you can also check it out. Yes, and I really hope to see you again if you feel that we are the right fit and sharing together, learning from each other, or maybe working together. Then yeah, make sure that you stick around and that you actually subscribe, and we meet again and help each other grow. So happy travels and have a great day.